And she was like, oh, 3. And I was like, okay. Good morning, madame. Hello. And it's just so like, So guys, in today's video, I'm not wearing much makeup because I'm gonna review for you some Gucci Beauty products. We've got a bronzer, we've got a blush, we've got a brow pencil, we've got lips, liner, and liquid lips. I also have a Huda Beauty mascara sample, and I've never tried the mascara, so I was like, maybe I'll just do that first so you guys can like see the review. It's called Legit Lashes. Anyways, it's this. I've never tried a mascara sample like this, so I was like, I'm gonna pick one of these and then do it on my lashes, and you guys can see. Also, I changed my nails. I think I'm gonna do the volume one. Why is there hairs on it? I'm not using this one. Let's try the other one, see if that's sanitary. Oh my God. Okay, so this is the curl and length one, apparently. We're looking good. This is the brush. Oh my God, what is this? This is completely dry. Like, no product is even, it's the Essence Princess Lash. Try and make this. Okay, that's closer, right? It's better. Also, my foundation, I put the Chanel Le Beige in B40. I just think this is so good. It's $5 and you need to use mascara like every month or two. So I just, yeah, I like my luxury beauty, but honestly, this does the trick and it's $5. And I recently bought It Cosmetics mascara at Sephora. I used to use it and there's something wrong with it. Like, there's just so much goop all over the brush all the time that I'm like, you know what? I'm just going back to the drugstore. This is the False Lash Effect one, by the way, the green one. Yeah, look how nice that is. I've never done like a demo. Like, look, before, after, wow. I've never done a demo before of this, so I had to give something to you guys. Also, this is the Gucci bronzer. How cute is that packaging? Like, okay. Totally have foundation on this sweater, by the way, but we're just gonna rock it anyways. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys the brow pencil first because I just feel weird without brows. I was in like a brow predicament lately because I've been using, I should do a what's in my makeup bag video also. I'm gonna film that after this. I've been using the Benefit Precisely My Brow. That's so good. It glides so well. I was also using one of the ABH brow pencils, but honestly, it's so waxy compared to the Benefit one that I'm like, what on earth? Like, how did I use this for so long? It's literally so waxy. But then the Benefit one, I was just finding like it ran out pretty fast. I bought a few Gucci Beauty products and I was like in a pinch for a brow pencil one day and I wanted the 90-minute delivery from Bloomingdale's because I just like needed a pencil. So I ordered the Gucci one. It actually wasn't too bad. It was like 50 bucks, which I know sounds ridiculous, but makeup in Dubai is so expensive that this was maybe like an extra $4 or $5 more expensive than the Benefit, honestly. Like, it's not a huge difference to me, so I was like, let's try it out. So this is the Gucci Beauty Blonde. It is the Stylo Sourcil Waterproof. Oh, there's English. High precision natural finish eyebrow pen. And apparently it's waterproof, so bonus. So this is a shade 02. The cap is somewhere in here. You get a little spoolie, which I already bent. And then what I really like about this, okay, what I really like about this is the tip. It's kind of a crossover between like a micro brow definer pencil and one of the chunkier ones. I don't like the chunkier ones. I feel like they're too harsh and like they're a nightmare. You have to blend them out after. This is literally, you guys, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but like this is so good. The tip of it is so good. Like here, this is the color. And oh, I just did like multiple lines, but it actually does pretty well, like thin, like nice thin lines. You see what I mean? That's me like not paying attention. That's me paying attention. So that's like the actual line vibe, you know? So I'm gonna do my brows really quick. I'll probably fast forward because it's so boring. But like literally, you guys, let me tell you, this is so nice and it just glides. It just glides. It just does what it needs to do. And I was feeling like the ABH one, I think it was the brow definer that I accidentally ordered 2 of when I meant to order the Brow Wiz. That thing is horrific. I'm sorry, that brow pencil is terrible. I don't know if they changed the formulation, but that is so waxy. I found myself having to press so hard. Like I actually have a second one that I opened and I tried to use the other day and I don't even know where it is. I just like, I couldn't. I had like a huge crisis and I was like, I cannot deal with this. And the whole day at work, I was like, my eyebrows look terrible. Anyways, I'm like really not precise with my brows at all. I just kind of like follow the vibe of the day, you know? I mean, they're usually always the same, but just kind of like taper them a bit. And this just glides. And I like it because it is so smooth and silky. Oh my God, I'm sweating. It's so silky smooth, but it doesn't like over distribute product. Like you can really go in with a soft touch and it still lays down the pigment, which I really appreciate. Just remember, they're sisters, not twins. I think that looks okay. So that's one brow and that's with no brow. Shade Blonde. Hopefully these are like even enough. One thing I noticed from my old videos is like, I feel like my brows, I just was never good at doing this area. So they would always kind of like curve and like fade away. And I was like on my brow journey, and maybe I always will be because I just feel like I'm not the best at my eyebrows, honestly. But like microblading them terrifies me, honestly. Like I can't think of anything worse. So I'm just on this eyebrow journey forever. I'm still not used to these nails. I'm like, I don't recognize my like peripherals. Like it's weird. I don't know if they're me. I think they look, I thought they would just be simpler and like classic and cool, but I saw a photo on Instagram. I like looked up nude nails and this is one of the pictures for my inspo. I don't know, I feel like, I think I need my dagger nails back next month in like red. I just think these are maybe too like pumpkin spice latte princess vibes, you know? And that's not me. That's not me. Maybe they'll grow on me. Comment below. Okay guys, so next. I feel weird without a lip product as well, so let's do the lips. I know you're like dying to see the bronzer. Here, let me just show you. This is the bronzer. Poudre de Beauté bronzing powder. Eclat Soleil 03. I got shade 03. The lady just looked at me right away and she was like, 03. And I was like, okay. So this is what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? Is it focusing? Look at that. Like, isn't that nice? It's so cute. It just says Gucci. And then the weird thing I don't like with this design is it's so strange. Like, oh, okay, well, I just discovered this now. But before I was trying to dig into this tab with my nail and I was like, this is the dumbest packaging ever. Like, who invented this? It actually just opens if you go like that. So word to the wise if you're gonna buy this bronzer. And then it comes with your typical like miniature brush. The Chanel powder comes with this as well. It's nice, but I honestly don't see myself getting a good bronzing blend with like a baby brush like this. So anyways, that's the bronzer. We're gonna apply it shortly. But first, okay, so I got the lip liner. Why did I buy this? Oh, because I went in store for my Huda Beauty honey brown or something, honey nude lip pencil, and they were completely sold out. And so I was like, I need another nude lip pencil because I just like to have, lately my thing is like a neutral lipstick and then a nice like, the thing basically everyone's been doing for 3 years and I've just caught on to it now is like the slightly lined lip difference of the lipstick. So it makes your lips look kind of like sexy and like pop. I just got onto that now. So, you know, I just don't like when things are too trendy. I'm like, no, I don't like that. And then when it's not cool anymore, I decide to try things. So this is the Gucci lip liner. Okay, I'll save it from the French. This is in the shade Tender. 02, shade 02, okay? Shade 02. And it is a typical pencil, so you have to sharpen it. I know that's not for everyone. I do like myself a automatic one, although even the automatic ones, like the Huda one, they don't retain their shape, right? They get blunt. So I don't mind this, but you know, if you're out and about and you have to reapply a few times, it does get a little bit annoying sometimes. So I'm gonna apply this. It was a little bit darker than I hoped, but it works. I am a Pat McGrath enthusiast now. Some products I've been getting into. The Buff lip liner is wonderful. Same thing though, you have to sharpen it. Although, I will say it glides nicely. But I feel like this is just a little smoother, but it's not waxy. This isn't waxy. Don't do the full thing because I'm gonna fill in. Don't wanna waste, it's Gucci after all. This actually wasn't crazy priced either. I mean, it's a lip liner, it usually lasts like quite a while. The weight of these ones compared to the retractable, you do get more product is an advantage as well. So they tend to last me much longer than the retractable, like the Huda Beauty. I ran out of in just over a month, you know? So this is the, I don't even know what this is called anymore. This is their liquid lipstick. This is the shade Grace Cinnamon. Grace Cinnamon or Cinnamon, anyways. I already got some makeup on it, but how cute is the packaging? Like, look at that. Look at that. It's so cute. And like, I love the Gucci lipsticks, and I like that they incorporated, can you see? I like that they incorporated this texture in the liquid version. This is an interesting formula. The lady was like, this is so amazing. It's gonna last all day. You'll never need to reapply it, blah, blah, blah. I don't agree, to be honest. I don't. These shades work well together though. If you want to try Gucci Beauty, this is the applicator. If you guys want to try the Gucci lip range, I really like these colors together. Again, it's the O2 shade lip pencil and the Cinnamon Grace liquid lip. It's matte, by the way. I feel like that's a really nice shade. Like, it's a warm nude. It's a warm nude, like it's just pretty, you know, like it's pretty. It's pretty, pretty, pretty. And it's a very comfortable formula, this liquid lip, honestly. Like, it dries quickly, but it doesn't dry your lips out like, say, the Huda Beauty liquid lipstick would, or what's another dry one? Like the NARS Power Matte Lip Pigment. Those are super long lasting, but they just really dry, and if you reapply them throughout the day, like, they can cake up. This one doesn't get cakey at all. I could probably put 5 layers on it and it wouldn't cake. At first when I wore it, I tried it without the lip liner, and I will say I did have to build it up a few times to get the desired color. So that's why I do like to do the lip liner, and also just to make sure it's all like, it just looks, you know, put together. Whereas this alone, I don't entirely love without a liner. It's just not super, super pigmented enough, but I do think it's a very comfortable, very nice, like, daily driver lipstick. You know what I mean? It's a nice shade. It's a nice, nice shade. One thing with this, I am an avid coffee drinker, and so if I have at least like 3 coffees throughout the day while I'm wearing this, I do have to reapply at least like once. I would say it starts to kind of fade away in the middle of the mouth, but it doesn't like chunk off, it just fades naturally, but then in the edges of the mouth as well. So I mean, it's not an absolute must, it's not life-changing, but I will say, like, they are very, very nice together, this combination. I'm not unhappy about the purchase at all. I will put the price on the screen, and I will link these down below for you as well, because it is a very nice, it's a nice thing. And also it just looks glamorous. Like, pulling inside of your makeup bag, you just feel fancy. It's like, good morning, madame, hello. The lip pencil, I mean, it's super cute. At the end of the day, the gold writing kind of like, you know, comes off, and, you know, it's not really any much of a flex. It just says Gucci on it, but I mean, you don't need it. You honestly don't need it. Like the Milani lip liners, I forget what they're called, but those are drugstore and they're like $5. They're also very good. I don't think you absolutely need this, but together, if you're a bougie girl and you like these things, this is genuinely a good purchase, and I'm happy with it, okay? Next, let's do the bronzer, because I already talked about it, and then I will show you the blush, which you definitely need to stay for. It's so stunning. It's so cute. I'm gonna try the bronzer for you with 2 different brushes, okay? So I'm gonna try this Tarte little kabuki style contour brush. I often use this anytime I'm contouring my cheekbones. But then sometimes when I want a more diffused look, I use the Sephora Collection Pro 50 brush, which is very nice as well. It's synthetic. So I'm gonna start with this side. Now, one thing with this, I'm glad I tried it before off camera a few times, because it is quite pigmented. It is definitely kind of reminiscent to, if you've ever tried the NARS bronzer. I don't like that one. It's way too pigmented for me and I don't like how it blends. So I just literally dabbed this, like not that much, okay? And then just like that. We're starting small because you can always add, but it's not as easy to remove. I think we can add more. So you just want to start light. This is always the part where my foundation, you can see the difference from my ears on this side of the camera, but we're just keeping it real here. That is nice. What do you guys think? See, that's nothing. Oh, natural. Bronzed. Okay, now this is difficult. I'm just gonna look in the camera when I do this. Hopefully I don't mess it up. Just a little, just a kiss on the forehead. Just a kiss. So I'm gonna show you with the other brush and then I'll come back in with this one to like correct it if it's all weird. I'll like do the reverse on each side, you know what I mean? So just a little bit. And this doesn't really have like much fallout. It's not a hot mess. It's nice. That is such a nice day bronze look. Ooh! Oh, look at that. It's just like, it's just soft. It's just a wash. It's like, and literally you get 12 grams of product with this. Some bronzers you get 6. So I think 12 is the average, but I've noticed smaller. Okay, so that is with this brush. Let's finish where we left off. Just like a little bit, you know? So that's one side with this tapered brush, and this is with like a more sculpt. Now hopefully I blended it enough and it doesn't look crazy. So let's just show you both of them. I'm just gonna go over now with this one a little bit just to kind of like diffuse it and probably over bronze myself at this stage, but I just want it to match. Just want to connect a little bit. Okay, and then I like to do a little, like literally, just a kiss. And a kiss. A kiss for everyone. Okay, now I'll go back in with this one. I think that looks nice. This was, I was looking for an alternative as I ran out of my YSL All Hours foundation, which I use as a bronzer. I use shade Amber, I think it's shade 50, but it was getting a lot of, it does have quite a lot of kickback, fallout, you know what I mean? So I was kind of getting tired of that. So I think this is a really nice alternative and the packaging is much nicer because that one also is matte black and it just gets really dirty. This is just gorgeous. Like look at this little package. What a nice Christmas gift for someone as well, you know? A little stocking stuffer, little gift for your bestie if they like makeup. Okay, so last but not least, you guys, this is the best. This is my favorite. Just because I love packaging. I love nice packaging. Like, oh my goodness. This is the Gucci blush. This is the Gucci Cheek and Eyes Powder. It's a blush, okay? Luminous matte. Music to my ears. I don't like always a flat matte blush. I like dimension, but I don't like glitter, sparkle. So this is the shade 04, guess the shade, Bright Coral. Oh my gosh, I've never bought that before, but this shade is honestly, I feel like it's different from everything I had. Okay, let me do a quick comparison for you. The reason I bought this initially is because I went to buy, I should have cleaned my makeup ahead of time. Oh well. This is the Pat McGrath blush, okay? I went to buy a new one because I was just feeling like a new one. And this is the shade Desert Orchid, okay? So this is what I was inspired by, is this shade. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Let me just swatch it quickly for you so you can kind of compare if you're a Pat McGrath fan or a coral blush fan. It's on the finger and then that's on the hand. So it's lovely. It's very Very lovely. Okay. I saw this in store and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. I need it. And then I went back to store and I swear it was a different one. And I was like, that's so beautiful. I don't know if I have that. It's similar to mine, but maybe it's lighter. So I bought it. I bought the same blush twice because the first one I read Desert Orchid and the second one I read Divine Blush. So I was convinced they were different things. So I went to return it. And upon returning it, I wasn't intrigued by any of their other blushes. So then I stopped by the Gucci counter in Sephora. And this brought me to this little gem. Look at that. I just saw the packaging and I was like, I'm buying one of these. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at the little star. It's like, and then this is just like flat and it has this cute little pink thingy to open. These little button things. And then I've already used this a bunch of times, so I know I like it. So here's the shade Coral. This is definitely not a necessity, okay? I will say the formula is very good. The formula is very, very, very good. It's not as crazy pigmented as the Tarte. It's not as crazy as the NARS. It's not as crazy as Chanel. If you're a bougie beauty girl and you've been well acquainted with Chanel beauty, this is just beautiful. It's a wash of color. I'll put it on for you and I'll show you first comparing. I will say it's a little bit powdery though. So comparing with the Desert Orchid from Pat McGrath, this is Gucci Beauty Coral, okay, 04. And then I will say though, to show the color, it doesn't need as much, like I had to go like 3-4 times with the Pat McGrath, although with a brush it shows up, but for some reason on the fingers it doesn't swatch as nice today. But the Gucci one is like no problem. I only did that twice. So that's the Gucci 04 and that's the Pat McGrath. So if this is too like bright for you, a little too deep if you're more fair, this is a very nice shade. So let me stop rambling. I was just doing my comparative analysis. So just like a little, you know, little zhuzh on the cheekbones. And it's just so like, it's such a beautiful daytime blush. I love the Pat McGrath, but sometimes I think for the day, it's like maybe a bit much. I don't really care. I just wear it anyways usually. But this is a lovely day blush. If you are a bougie beauty aficionado, you probably have the Dior. I have the Dior Backstage, those little rectangle ones. I didn't like that Kylie Jenner one everyone was buying because it's cool toned, but I have the Coral one and I do think that's lovely, but sometimes I just get bored of it and it's like just kind of too orange. So I feel like this is as if the Pat McGrath and that Dior one had a baby and it's just like lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, it's just a nice, like, healthy glow. The closest thing I can think of to this is probably the Milani Luminoso. So if you want a similar shade on a budget, the Milani Luminoso is lovely. I have it somewhere, but the plastic fell out of the top, so it's like very like dangerous, and I don't carry it in my makeup bag ever because I just feel like I'm gonna stick my nails into it and then my outfit will get ruined, and it's kind of fallen off my radar. And yeah, this is just compact, cute, perfect to take, you know, if you want a little makeup bag with you. So nice. So yeah, guys, that's the video. So to recap, this is the Gucci bronzer. I really love it. This is the finished result. It's lovely. I mean, do I think you need to spend the money on it? No. It's a lovely blush. You get a lot of pigment. You don't need to like dig into it. It's just ready to go, ready to rock. And I think this will last me a very long time. So I'm happy with the purchase. And if you want something similar, I would say, but less expensive, try the Too Faced Chocolate bronzer. I would usually get the medium shade. It's very nice as well. Very nice. But this is like, so cute. And then we have the eyebrow pencil, pink, cute, lovely, so cute, in the shade 02. No, was it 02? Was it 02? Was it 02? It was 02. Blonde. For all you blondes, this is the shade I got. Okay? That's what we're working with. We have the liquid lip, the matte, cinnamon grace, whatever it is. And then we have the lip pencil, lovely lip pencil. And that's the combo on the lips. I think overall, if I had to choose only one item, it would be really difficult. I'll choose only 2 items maybe. I think I would choose the eyebrow pencil for sure. The lipstick is very, very comfortable, but I don't think it's an absolute necessity. I'd probably choose the blush and the eyebrow pencil because I think they're like very superior and they're lovely. Although I will say the powders, they blend really beautifully, and I'm looking forward to trying more from the brand. Honestly, it's like expensive, it's up there, but if you're kind of someone who likes to buy the bougie, like some of the Chanel, some of the Dior, some of the YSL Beauty, it's in the same kind of range. So maybe give it a go, try something new. I'll link everything below for you, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've tried Gucci Beauty. I would love to hear from you. If you have any other recommendations for me, let me know. I've dipped into Dolce & Gabbana as well. Some hits, some misses, but yeah, I would love to hear from you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. Give the video a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time. All right, guys, bye.